Well, tonight is Father's Night on Blind Date.
In 1943, Arlene Francis hosted this radio show, Blind Date, and it was a live audience. It involved servicemen vying for a date with a pretty girl.
Hope nobody I know is watching me.
Well, that's all right.
And the producers of Blind Date decided that it would make a good transfer to television in 1949, and that they would just keep Arlene Francis as the host.
Blind Date, America's most romantic program starring lovely Arlene Francis.
Interestingly, Arlene Francis was the only person who was really allowed to get to the level of hosting a game show in the 1950s. She was considered to be a person who had that kind of credibility that could look into the camera. You would believe her in the same fashion that you would as a male.
What did you retire from?
I have been in the Navy.
Really? How long?
33 years.
Think you'll get a steady job next time?
I'm going to try.
There was an elegance about her. She was well-spoken, but she had a great sense of humor and a wonderful sense of warmth.
We have this photograph here of my mother as radio's oomph girl because of her voice and how effectively she could get her qualities across the airwaves.
Until then, this is Arlene Francis saying good night.
Arlene Francis was primarily a Broadway actress before the game show things started. She began on Broadway very early, and she got a lot of radio jobs after that. So she came to the game show world with a lot of experience in being a personality in front of a live audience.
Remember, they haven't seen each other before or talked to each other. It's all going to happen right before your very eyes.
She appeared on the television version of Blind Date from 1949 to 1952. But it was as a regular panelist on the popular quiz show What's My Line where Francis became a household name.
On my left, one of the wittiest and prettiest in television, Arlene Francis.
Well, thank you very much.
On What's My Line, Dorothy Kilgallen and Steve Allen and Arlene Francis and Bennett Cerf was an unbeatable combination. They were all so bright and so intelligent and so different.
But Arlene, do what you do.
Yes? You think I'm nothing.
No. Does what you do have to do with men?
I can do it then, I do.
When she was on What's My Line, you got the idea that Arlene had really studied and that she knew a lot about a lot of occupations.
Do you sometimes walk the dogs that the human beings aren't able to take out?
Probably the preeminent intelligent female contestant in the history of television.
My mother had a particular talent of being able to exist comfortably within that image of the loving wife and mother, of being attractive, and at the same time to use her wit, her intelligence, her urbanity to break through that and convey to women a sense of real power, integrity, and that they themselves could be whole human beings. They didn't just have to fit within this narrow persona.
So nice to have you over on this side of the fence for a change.
It seems strange to be sitting next to a moderator. I like it.
When I'm looking at the younger people on television and the media today, I don't think that there's any one person that I can think of that can bring being a Broadway actress, a major radio personality, and then major television personality, plus a person who acted in 6 or 8 feature films like Arlene Francis. I mean, across the media boards, she had it all covered. She was involved in everything, and she did it all very well.
When we return, an unknown psychologist takes on a big money quiz show.
Is our psychologist from New York City, Dr. Joyce Brothers.
And reinvents the role of the everyday contestant.
You have this